Hey, what's up? This is Gudii with a new video for hunting places for paladins. This time I'm going to show you the cults of Goroma. To get here you need to do some questing. First, get access to Goroma by traveling multiple times from Liberty Bay to Thais until you land on the island, then collect 30 pieces of wood by killing the trolls and start doing the Voodoo Master's quest. To get to this spawn that I'm going to show you, you only need to do the counter spell part and the access to Mariana until the Raymond Striker mission. But as a paladin, I highly suggest you do the entire quest to get access to the other Forbidden Islands, but if you wanna do it alone, then you should wait at least until level 110. Moving on to the actual spawn, after crossing the end of your field, head south and you'll find the cave. There will be a lot of fire elementals and fire devils. I suggest you running past them until the third floor. Once here, just follow the path northwest and eventually you will reach out the rooms with the cults. They will always be in groups of 3 to 4 and I brought burst arrows to try them out because that's how I hunted here back in the old days, but honestly it's not that good anymore. Using either the crystalline arrows or prismatic balls is going to be better, and depending on your magic level and if you're willing to spend some money, you could bring some thunderstorm runes, but again, that's just optional and it will decrease your profit and boost your experience just by a little bit. On this cave there's mostly acolytes and adepts, which means more drops of rock belts, which are the main reason to hunt this spawn nowadays. These can be very expensive depending on your server and is a great alternative to farm your own belts to get mana leeching views. On one of the last runes on this floor there's an Ifrit which will most likely get you drunk, so it's good to bring a Dwarven ring beforehand and save it for this rune. After you're done, just head back to where you started and this time head west to go to the next floor, and then from there just keep walking and killing your way in. Eventually you will reach stairs to a bridge which has a teleport in the end. This brings you to the Goroma demons, which is another positive thing about this spawn as a paladin. Once I get to the TP, I go in and kill the two demons that are far apart with plenty of space to kill them. Even at level 90, you should be perfectly fine with killing them, but be careful going in and out of the TP because there will be a lot of monsters waiting. Again, this is optional, you don't need to go into the teleport at all, nor kill the demons. In fact, if you prefer to keep your hunts safe and more profitable, just head back and repeat the cycle. But if you want to do it, then I suggest bringing a stealth ring to make the entrance easier, or else you will have monsters attacking you. After you clear this, head southeast and kill the two Dragon Lords in there. After that, just lure the demons one by one for the west and the east side. Normally doing a full lap from the start to the last floor and backwards will get me around 20 rock belts and takes around 35 minutes, but if you kill the demons then it will be another 10 minutes or so. For supplies, you will only need around 25 strong mana potions to the full lap, assuming you have mana leech on both weapon and helmet, and around 600 arrows or bolts. That's without going into the demons. If you decide to do so, then bring another 40 strong mana potions and around 200 arrows. As for the profit, it will be more dependent if you're selling the rock belts or no, but it should always bring you profit regardless, because even if you end up using the rock belts yourself, that's money you're saving off from having to buy them. The experience, if you kill the demons, is around 200k an hour. If you just focus on the cults, should be around 250. So basically this is a good alternative to hunt every now and then, and depending on the price of the roleplays in your server, it might be really good money. That's it for today, I hope you try it yourself and see you next time. Another good spawn for hunting cults is in the Magician Quarters in Yadahar. However, this spawn is not necessarily better than Goroma, and in fact I prefer the Goroma spawn for a few reasons. First of all, it's harder to get access to Goroma, so the chances of people coming by are incredibly low, unlike Yadahar when there's almost always going to be someone hunting there or coming in. Second, Yadahar is filled with more enlightened or blue cults. These do not drop rock belts, so the profit decreases. Sure, they drop better rares, but the chances are not that good anyways. But if the spawn is empty and you don't wanna do questings, this spawn should be good enough.